Thanks for staying with us. So the new year offers a powerful opportunity for career professionals and business leaders to pause, reflect, and realign within their highest aspirations. Some say it is a time to move beyond surface-level resolutions and focus on intentional growth, both personally and professionally. So join us on the show to help us position ourselves properly for this year is Dr. Abiola Salami. He's a convener at Dr. Abiola Salami International Leadership Bootcamp. He will be speaking on the New Year Kickoff Summit coming up later on. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Abiola Champ.
Yes. It's great to be here. Happy New Year, new studio.
So what's happening, Abiola? What's going on?
Well, it's a new year, and every one of us, when we get into the new year, we are fired up, looking forward to great things to happen. We have aspirations. We have resolutions. New year, new me.
Yes.
This year, I will drink so and so less. This year, I will read so and so number of books. This year, I will do so and so. This year, I will make more money. This year, I will lose. I didn't want to say that one, but
no, I know what she's thinking.
I've not mentioned anybody's name. No. I'll just say, so new year, I will lose 50 kg. No, it's not even lose 50 kg. This year, I will lose weight.
Yeah.
You know, because if you are saying 50 kg, it means you are becoming gradually intentional about what you want. You know, and so we'll begin the year with all of that. And at the end of the year, we'll say, oh, we'll go again because we didn't achieve any of those things. But 2025 has to be different for every one of us, which is why we're having this conversation, which is why we put together the New Year Kickoff Summit.
Okay, what makes this different or unique from all the others that have, they've had?
Okay, so generally out there are different interventions around this time of the year, and ours is not something that gives a motivational high. You know, all the if you think you can, you can't, and if you can't, use a can. You know, all of those rhymes. This is about really giving people a framework and a system for setting their goals and for achieving them. Yeah. Because the reason we just have resolutions and we end up the year just hoping and praying without really having tangible results, it is good to hope, it is good to pray, but in addition to that, it's important for us to take the necessary actions that will give us the desired result. So what we bring with the Kickoff Summit is to give business leaders, career professionals, and organizations clarity on their priorities, is to give them a direction, which is strategic actions that they can take to get results, and also motivation to help them sustain the momentum. Because when you set the goal in January, you're fired up, it's a new year. January, you're excited. February, you're excited. March, it starts to wane. Q2 starts to wane. Then you get to Q4, you say, well, we'll go again. But it's important to have that follow-up framework and template that will help to sustain the momentum all through the year.
Okay, so who is this conference designed for, and what are the attendees likely to gain, or what are they to expect?
Great question. So we've designed this for, I call it CEO. C, career professionals. You are working anywhere. Public sector, private sector, career professionals. Entrepreneurs, you are selling anything. Whether you are selling a product or you are selling a service, you want to sell more, you want to build a structure for your team, for your organization, this is where to be. And of course, organizations generally as well. And somebody may ask, if you are saying organization, why are you separating career professionals from organizations? There are organizations who don't necessarily invest in learning and development of their people. And if you work in that kind of organization, you don't want to leave your destiny to the decisions of the organization. You want to take personal responsibility for your growth. You know, so which is why we've designed this to help you as a career professional to thrive, as an entrepreneur to thrive, and forward-looking organizations that want to enroll their top-performing team members and their strategic leaders, you know, can also get it. Then you ask the other question: that's what will they expect? So we'll be giving them a framework, an empirical framework for setting and achieving goals, which is clarity, direction, and motivation. In addition to that, we'll be having conversations on health, for example, healthy living for the year, for example, because part of what makes you an astute professional or business person is not just that you are making money or you are growing your career. Your health is important. How you manage your finances is important. So we're hosting Aproko Doctor, who will be sharing insights on health at the Kickoff Summit. On finances, we are hosting a bank CEO. It doesn't get better than that. A bank CEO, that's the CEO of Lotus Bank, Mrs. Kafila Tarawi, will be sharing insights on how to make and manage money in 2025. We'll be having conversations on leading in challenging times. In as much as we have aspirations and we're looking for the very best in 2025, there will be challenges. And the person that will be anchoring that is a man that has 40 years experience in the oil and gas sector, who's built a profitable business over the past 30 years, Mr. Austin Avuru, the executive chairman of AA Holdings. And then there are conversations on IT, cybersecurity, Professor Badari, and of course, Dr. Larry Odishola will be there on ground as well, sharing insights on mindset. Mindset is critical. The mind you use to start the year, you know, how to reinforce your mind, how to overcome fears that will be creeping, how to build resilience, all of those kind of conversations. That's what we are having at the New Year Kickoff Summit.
Okay, Mikey.
How will you ensure that this conference will have a long-lasting effect and not just a one-day motivational
hype? Great question. So, it's not just that people come one day and we tell them, and say go, and then we'll come back next year. No. So we have frameworks for follow-up. We have templates, planning templates, you know, that we're giving to people. We also have quarterly webinars for follow-up, because it is easy for you to lose momentum. No matter how strong, how driven, how visionary you are, things will happen in the course of the year. Something will happen in the economy. Things that are not within our control will happen. So how can we ensure that we continue to focus on the things within our control, within our circle of influence, such that the things within our circle of concern doesn't dissuade us from achieving our goals? So we have all of that. We have peer-to-peer follow-ups as well that will group people together. So it's always a great opportunity. This is not the first time we're doing this. So we've done it over time. We've seen the results. Stories? Yes, of course. Speaking of success stories, I remember a startup founder who applied these strategies and used it to score what I'll call a hat trick. You know, I mean, if you know about football, 3 goals is a hat trick. One is that he used it to streamline his operations. So his operations become more efficient. His people deliver the job faster than they used to. Second is to grow their revenue. He made some more money. And also to boost his team morale. And that reduced incidents of staff turnover. You know, people talk about japa. People are not only japaing to other countries, people are japaing from one organization to the other. True. And as a business leader, there are things you put in place, which is part of what we'll be sharing, to help you to retain your staff. Another success story. This one is a career professional, a lady, by the way. And she applied our goal-setting framework. She used it to meet her targets. Now, meeting target 1, sales target 1, that made her, she got promoted within 6 months. It would have been 1 year. And then the third hat trick, she found and got married to the love of her life.
When you were smiling, I knew you were getting there.
With the goal setting framework. Because it's not just about your professional life.
Exactly.
It is also your personal life. You know, it's sorted. So these are things, and it's this success story that continues to propel us to say, we need to expand it. We need more people to enjoy the value that we create, to make 2025 a great year.
So what would you advise someone who feels overwhelmed by their goals? You know, as you said, by the trend of goal setting and resolution, it just seems to wane as the year goes by. What would you say to someone who's saying, I don't want to fail again, I always failed anyway? What advice would you give them?
So it's to learn to start more. Start small, rather. It's to learn to start small and grow big. One of the reasons people get overwhelmed is when they have a lot of goals. And it always sounds good, you know, in the beginning of the year. I want to do this, and by the time the person finishes speaking, the person has talked about 20 things, you know, they want to achieve, and then you are pursuing it, but you're a limited resource. So it's to start small and consistently, staying consistent. So it is about intensity. It is not just about doing a lot of things at the same time. It's about understanding your strengths or areas of improvement and properly channeling your strength to what will help you. So start small. Don't set 20 or 100 goals. Focus on 3 goals in a particular area, and then with that you build momentum.
Let's focus on the event itself. So how would this conference address mindsets? What role does mindset even play in starting the year strong?
My sister, mindset is powerful. It is said that It is the way you think that is who you are. So what we'll be doing with this summit is to help people to move from a fixed mindset into a growth mindset. It's to provide tools and frameworks for overcoming fear. It's to provide tools and framework for overcoming hurdles as well that will be in the course of the year. There are people that they procrastinate. They can procrastinate for Africa, right? They're supposed to do something in January. They will snooze to February, snooze to March, snooze till the end of the year. And it's a mindset. And we'll be providing tools to help them overcome procrastination, overcome distractions, help them to scale hurdles that may come up, in 2025. And remember, it's not just a one-off conversation. It is a conversation that carries them through the year.
Okay. Okay, so Mike, any questions? So finally, on my own end, tell us the day, time, how to register, and more importantly, I heard there's a concert.
Yes.
So give us that.
Yes, there is a concert
after the conference.
So there's a concert because all work and no play makes Abiola a very dull boy. I don't know about you guys,
all of us.
So we're crowning the summit with a concert. After discussing all the strategies, the action plan, the templates, it's really a workshop. After doing all the work, and then we'll come down later in the evening for a concert. We call it the kickoff concert. It's a gratitude concert. We'll be having Tope Alabi performing and ministry. So it's a time to, be body on a really good note. We have some comedians that will be in the room as well. We have Kede Black, Ashiri, Forever, Damola is my name, and some other acts, that will be there later in the evening to make this great. So it's happening on the 18th of January 2025. That is next week, Saturday. That's about 10 days time.
Are you giving us
how to register?
We are coming there.
How to register?
Yes. So to register, you visit www.kickoffsummit.com. It is kickoffsummit.com. That is KICKOFFSUMMIT.com. Kickoffsummit.com. And also, because you are watching your view, I have a gift for you.
Nice.
Okay.
We like it. We love
My
it.
gift.
Yes.
I have a gift for you watching. I have a gift for the ladies here.
Yay.
So the gift for you, just $1 billion.
Don't let them stampede us here.
So the gift for you, viewers, just follow at Abiola Champ on Instagram, and I'll be sending you a gift. Abiola Champ on Instagram. All the ladies, you'll be having VIP tickets.
Yay!
Having VIP tickets
Thank you.
for the event.
Dirty January also.
That's nice.
No, they've dirtied December.
Let's
clean up.
So we're purifying.
Let's clean up.
We're purifying January.
Fantastic. I mean, congratulations. Wishing you the
needs
best.
to be
It's actually
purified.
important. Why can't that
Wait,
purification?
organizations, they need a different type of registry. Or organizations.
So for individuals and organizations, go to that website, kickoffsummit.com. You can send us a mail, team@kickoffsummit.com. Follow at Abiola Champ on Instagram, and then you'll get your gift for the viewers.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you, Abiola.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.